Reporter Ray Stern covers political and legal matters for the Arizona Republic. Recently, Stern covered a lot of miles in Peru by way of a motorcycle trip through Peru's Sacred Valley, including a stop at Machu Picchu. Ray Stern joins us now to talk about his little motorcycle diaries on your part, huh?
A little bit.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah. So, why? Why did you do this?
Well, Ted, I'm always looking for the next adventure, and motorcycling for me is part of that. I have ridden in Italy and Spain before as well, and I was trying to convince my motorcycling buddy, Mike, that he needs to ride out of the country. And so we had planned a trip for 2020. The pandemic ruined that. And just last year, we're like, we need to do something soon. And we decided on South America because it was spring there. It's exotic. Neither of us had been there. And when I looked at Peru as a place to go for motorcycles, it's a place that draws motorcyclists from around the world.
I was going to ask, as I'm reading your story, I didn't realize that was a destination spot for motorcycle tourists.
It really is. It's in fact Cusco, which was the capital of the Incan Empire and is sort of the launching point for anyone that goes to Machu Picchu, has over a dozen motorcycle rental places. And so this is something that a lot of people do. You need a motorcycle endorsement on your license if you're from the United States or wherever. But if you have that, then you can go rent a motorcycle there, and there's lots of places to go see.
How did you pick out where you were going to go? Did you map it out? How did it work?
Great question. We had no plans whatsoever, except for our plan was to ride a motorcycle in Peru, and in particular in this area called the Sacred Valley of the Incas, where there's a lot to see. And we didn't even make our reservation for Machu Picchu until the second day of the motorcycle trip that we were on, because we didn't want to lock ourselves in.
Right.
We really wanted to experience the landscape and see it on motorcycle with no plans and just go wherever the wind took us.
So you used rented bikes?
We did.
Okay, what about gas? I mean, you can't just stop at the corner for a gas station down there.
Actually, you can.
You can?
Yes, yeah. It's there's a lot of modernities there, however you pronounce that word, but it's modern in a lot of ways. Now, don't get me wrong, I felt like I was 100 years in the past a lot on this trip. There's, a certain, it's dusty there. It's a developing nation. There's a lot of poverty there that you wouldn't see here in the United States. So it doesn't feel like you're at home, but there's still plenty of modern things there.
What were the conditions like? Because it seems like there was a whole lot of mud.
There was, and as I was reading up before we even went there, I'm reading, well, only about 65% of the trip is on paved roads, and just trying to imagine what that would be like before I left, I couldn't really figure it out. But then when we got there, we learned that there is some adversities there. It was good that we had these hybrid motorcycles that are made for both on and off-road riding, because there was mud, there was fog, there were fresh landslides that you had to go over, and you needed a bike that was pretty sturdy. And
some of the roads you described, these are like cliffside roads. They're switchbacks. It's like you don't know what's around the next turn. That's pretty exciting stuff.
It was exciting. I mean, it was everything we thought that riding a motorcycle in Peru could have been. Even the paved roads, when you get into the Andes, we went over a 14,000-foot pass twice, coming and going.
Wow.
And so that was extremely cold. There was fog and a lot of rain as well. There were also these stream crossings. So these streams would come down off the mountain and cross the road. And after the third or fourth one, I started counting them because I'm like, these are actually kind of epic, each one. And so I counted 17 in total. And 3 of them were actually so intense that I could feel my motorcycle leaning over because of the rush of water. And there was one that even cars wouldn't go through. They were waiting as this guy was like taking out these boulders and moving them. And I was kind of like hesitant at first until I saw my friend just plow through it, and then I had to do it as well.
So the crazy Americans went through while everyone else was being careful.
Pretty much.
Okay, that makes sense. How were the people down there?
This is a place that is very welcoming to tourists, and whether you're motorcycling or whatever, I'm sure that it would be the same. But people are very hospitable down there on the motorcycle. They're even more so. They can see that you're cold and wet, and they want to warm you up by their fire. The entire area down there by the Machu Picchu site and the Sacred Valley of the Incas is is sort of a tourist destination. So there's like a tourist infrastructure there, and people are very happy to see you.
I was going to say the scenery, I would imagine photographs don't do justice to the scenery, but Machu Picchu is famous. I mean, people make, pilgrimages down there because it's just such an incredible sight. When you first saw it, was it kind of like seeing the Grand Canyon for the first time?
Absolutely. It is one of the most dramatic and incredible sights I've ever seen. We've all seen the pictures of it. We were lucky that it had been raining, and when we got to the top, suddenly the sun came out, like the Inca gods are smiling on us, and it is so much more massive and incredible than we thought it would be.
Because just looking at the photo, it's always, so it looks like that.
It looks exactly like that. You're standing in a postcard for that view, but you get to walk around the complex as well. And there are certain parts of it that you can't even see in this picture that just make it obvious that they just engineered entire landscapes and hills and whatnot for their purposes.
Wow. So was that the best memory of the trip? What was your best memory of all this?
I have so many good memories of it. It's hard to say, but one of my favorite memories is coming up over this hill in the Andes, massive fog. I could barely see in front of me, and all of a sudden I saw what I realized were two little children, and they were Quechan indigenous people, so they were in indigenous clothing, and they were probably only 9 or 10 years old, and they were literally dancing and laughing in the middle of an oncoming lane, and so I'm like worried as heck for them. I'm like, why are these kids in the middle of the highway? But at the same time, I'm just entranced by them, and apparently there was all these alpacas that were right next to them as well, and so they were maybe herding the alpacas and maybe in the street to protect the alpacas, but what a sight.
Yeah, I think we have real quickly before we go, I think we have a shot there. That's an alpaca.
That's an alpaca, just a common sight that you'll see on the highway out there are alpacas.
Yes.
And I'll also just mention that dogs were also a big consideration. We had many of them run up trying to nip our heels, and you had to watch out for them.
I'll tell you what, Ray, it sounds like the trip of a lifetime until, of course, your next trip, wherever that's going to be. Thank you for sharing this. Congratulations. I mean, this must have been a hoot and a lot of things to think about and remember.
It really was. Thank you so much for letting me talk about it.